Hello, my name is Tiffany Browning. Do I look like I'm dying? It's because my liver and my kidneys have failed. Because somehow, some way, somebody put me on a chain. And you guys don't know what it is necessarily. Probably might. It has something to do with spoons and skull and bones, okay? And they sent me virtual reality bodies through my eyes. They had me keep my eyes open and lay down on my friend Mandy's bed 2 years ago and scan these bodies in, up to. Yeah, my skins get melanoma treatment and freaking HIV treatment over here. And I had sickle cell anemia the other day, severe liver failure where my eyelids were red. Anyways, they scan them in, and get this virtual reality place where they start doing pornography and ping ponging and piggybacking and whatever else. LaShawn and fucking Twan with AK and a bunch of other people painted white looking like a Titanic guy or whatever with Katrina and Mandy and Force and whoever else was on it back then, like Mikey Price and Mongrels supposedly had child abuse on them for some reason. Chasing Tiffany's kids, Red in here, whatever, man. My ex never had no fucking so restraining order against me in the sky at all. There was never no custody battle. There was never no nothing. Nothing ever happened to my fucking children whatsoever in the last 2 years when they were 4 and 5 or in Strom's care or whatever back in the day. This shit is so fucking ridiculous that I can't even fucking explain it to you. Amanda Burgess is a case, okay? And it did too have something to do with Anthony Ciaz, and I don't even know what it is. But apparently it's sodomy, which is a fucking boys chain charge that they blamed on Amanda Burgess for staying with him. And then apparently Katrina Hayward had some shit happen where her kids couldn't be around her for a while because of Anthony Ciaz. Well, this shit is boys shit, not my shit. Nothing happened to my fucking kids in the last 2 years at all. My daughter has lived full time in her dad's house since she was 7 years old. We were common law married before that with a beautiful fucking family, with my mom living there too, over there on 143rd in Vancouver, Washington, 7 years ago. And we split up on good terms. He moved in with beautiful Tony with the red hair, and they've lived there ever since. My son's 22, homeless on the streets of Portland, wants to get off drugs, but he doesn't have a place to go because Mama Bear doesn't have a fucking apartment because they didn't help me with one or a car or nothing. They leave me trapped here in Vancouver, Washington, acting like I should take the stronger pills. Well, however I'm connected will kill not just me, but probably some other FBI agent and probably my daughter because we're brain scan coded to the same fucking situation because I saw the stars in Vancouver, Washington while they were submitting transmission in Oregon for whatever it is that they do illegally. And they do it through my eyes. When you sit here in my eyes, you can see my room separate. You can see it move. You can see shit. You can see me faint and pass out. I'm not on drugs. I have 0 drugs in my body. So if you don't fucking stick up for me, then you're going to go to hell. Okay? My kids have never been hurt like that. I have sidewinders. You know what that is? It's a UE helmet. It's supposed to be able to keep track of the children on the ground. Not the ones in here, but the one on the ground. Why? Because they put Katrina Hayward on me, who had a daughter who was underage. And then it was Mandy Tessie, who had a son on me that was underage. And then they were watching my daughter because they thought I was best friends or boyfriend, girlfriend with Anthony Ciaz when I wasn't. Every time I seen him, I was forced to talk to him, except camping when I asked him to come to the fireworks place to bring me some medicine. And yes, it was crank because my kidneys have failed. My liver has failed. I have no life force in me because they made me do arm dances, but I'm not doing it anymore because the FBI said they're going to stick up for me now. Because the Homeland Security shit is real. And I did make it up. And I did have a power source, but now I don't. So I know it's a lot easier to stick up for pretty people or whatever, but I just got out of a shower right now with 20 million people getting wet up here. So I hope you stick up for me, Carney. Because I do too know Tara Reid Williams. And she did too get pissed the fuck off at you for not sticking up for me and sticking up for Trina or whoever was it. And I do know Amy Clumpett. No, I don't know her last name, but it was LaShawn Clumpett's baby's mom. I met them both once, and they're both beautiful cookie cutter cunts. One had dreads and one didn't. And I'm dying so that you guys can be rich as fuck in the sky. I didn't hurt my fucking babies. That's why it's all been submitted in the last 2 years, right? Stick up for me or you're going to hell, bastard. Katie was my UE member. Rebecca Lawson lost the custody of her children to her husband because they didn't know how to explain it either. Whatever it was. And she was a CPS worker either in Oregon or Portland or fucking Vancouver or Arizona. All right? She was one of my UE members too. There was a Stella that used to have a visor that was watching my kids up here in the UE because it's literally copies of children from my Facebook account. And it was my Rachel and Marilee and Christy, Alex and Taya and Ruben. And some Samuel better not have died because of you fucking punk ass bitches either. So anyways, Please help me, you guys in the UE. I need your help, okay? I need financial help. I need assistance. I should not have to take the fucking blue pills because it will kill me in real life because of how I'm connected and probably kill a couple other people too. A UE member died yesterday when they put poison in my social security number homing beacon, and my mom fainted and her eyes rolled in the back of her head. She basically had a seizure. She was instantly healed right after that from the UE. And I can't even get healed right now to have life force down here because they stole my power source. Okay, so stick up for fucking Rachel Morrow with a wink. Rachel Morrow set me the fuck up with homeboy and her brain stems. And a bunch of other shit. I'm not married to Anthony Ciaz. I don't even fucking like that piece of shit. Okay, he's a player hater and he never told me he wasn't allowed to be around kids. I didn't find that out until December when they said that was one of the other reasons why they didn't give me my fucking money. I did not ask him to come to the campsite and ruin our fucking time at the fire or whatever the hell that was. I just felt bad because he drove all the way out there to bring me some medicine. And yeah, I was depressed in the tent. Why? Because my daughter was ignoring me. Why? Because they made it look like something happened to her in the last 2 years that didn't. By Anthony Ciaz. Because nothing fucking happened to my fucking baby. She lives full time in her dad's house. And yeah, I did submit something on my Facebook for a minute because they wouldn't let me say it to Sal, saying, please don't take custody of my daughter from Sal and Tony, who did not have a custody paperwork or nothing. And please don't restrict my rights to see her because you guys fucked up in the Echelon world. You can look through my eyes illegally because I'm not the one that was in trouble. They were. And yeah, they do talk out of my mouth. And yes, it is illegal, especially by not paying me. And no, I'm not a danger to be around because there's somebody with me 24/7. Somebody's in my face, one after the other, and it's usually 3 people. Okay, so hello, Carney, Dad, 4 sins of the forefathers I paid for with a big fog, London. Hi, guys, 3 big voices in the sky. Hi, Cheryl. Hopefully you're still sticking up for Tiffany because she's clean sober down here. Fuck you, Syndicate. I own this bitch. Was said at Vancouver, Washington 2 years ago at 7-Eleven for me, 7, and 11 to be my son, Elijah Jug Serpent, with a so-so on it, so that Mama Bear can get money on the ground and enjoy the rest of her short life because she's dying because of them. Being a good mom to her kids with money and an apartment and whatever else she needs to survive on. Not so these motherfuckers can sit here and pretend like they invented anything. All right, my mom has already said 1,000 times that she's never been arrested. My whole family knows I've never been arrested. My kids were never fucking hurt like that. I didn't marry Anthony fucking Ciaz. Go fuck yourselves. Love, LaShawn Clumpett, who died in a motorcycle accident, and it is to his chain that I got put on.